Sorry about that. I feel like what's happening is that like this energy, earth angel energy, I feel like what's coming to light is the truth. Okay, I feel like the truth is being revealed, okay, about maybe this. Okay, so let us see what this is about. Oh my gosh, first card out. Karmic third party involved. Okay, so what else? So this could be like family dynamic. This could be a friend group. This could be toxic workspaces. It could be siblings. It could also be relationships. All right, so now we know what we're dealing with here. We have karmic, all right, here, I'm gonna put it here so we can see it clearly. Okay, we have a karmic third party, a light worker, healer, empath, okay? So what are we trying to share with this? Someone's wearing a fake mask. Someone is in the 3D ego. Someone is afraid that you want to reconcile with them. So this is the concern of the third party here, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna do it here, okay? All right. And then we have past loved ones visit you while you sleep, okay, for some of you. Okay, when it comes to this nasty energy, all right, they're protecting you, all right? The karmic's in fear. The karmic is pretending to be something that they're not. They've been pretending to be you this whole time, all right? They were meant to trick the partner you had so that you could be empowered and in your purpose, okay? Everything is in alignment at this time. During this transition, this transformation, okay, as things shift, your past loved ones visit you while you sleep, okay? You have and are releasing karmic debt, okay? The idea is not to accrue anymore, okay? So you stay focused on you and stay in your lane. Okay. Yeah, because this is really what's going on here. So I was like, let's get some info on the third parties. And so it's a false feminine, and she's low vibrational, and she's looking, and there's red flags over here and there's red flags over here. So, you know, if you're dealing with a third party feminine or a third party masculine, take it how it might resonate. They're both here, okay? You are someone who has strong abilities, strong gifts, okay? These are coming online, have been online, and are being developed and strengthened and integrated at this moment. You may receive a lot of prophetic visions, okay? And so it's interesting because, of course, you're going to pick up on this energy, all right? It's almost like sometimes, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears in some way. I know that might be a stretch for a couple of you, but if you can see it in a way that like you needed to be activated, initiated, and trained, right? I feel like it's almost like, and then so did this person too, whoever you might have been dealing with. So let's get info on that. Okay, don't drop all the cards. Yeah, I feel like there was massive karmic lessons learned here. All right. And then I'm just going to put that here. What do I have? I feel like you have healed this energy, your codependency. I feel like this might have been something that like in the past, like was a repetitive cycle for you. This might have even been something that you needed to heal like ancestrally. I feel like they're still in this energy, okay? And they're choosing, they've made their free will choice to try to stay in that energy. But I feel like God has another plan for them. I feel like there is this energy here of like a massive tower moment playing out, like destruction, complete downfall, sudden changes that, you know, are going to bring whatever was set up off of this type of energy to somehow prevent someone from being in their light and doing what they came here to do as part of their mission. I feel like if they tried to benefit at all from this energy financially, this is where they're going to get hit the most. And it's so that they learn a lesson, like, you can't be prosperous off the pain of other people's backs, right? Like, there's going to be some sort of reckoning so that there's clear understanding. In however God sees fit. This is so like outside of the power of men. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I feel like somebody, you know, wanted to benefit from your complete demise and may have for quite some time. I feel like maybe they wanted to swap destinies with you, maybe take what you have, maybe imitate you, copycat you. This could be masculine or feminine, doesn't really matter. It's about the gold digger energy. It's about doing whatever it takes to succeed and like not caring who you hurt in the process. I feel like that energy of money being all that is worthy is going down the tubes. And I feel like those who are focusing just on that alone and having that be what determines their worth are learning difficult lessons. And this is collective and this is worldwide. So you're going to see it in like your own environment in some way, shape, or form, which I find interesting. I do know that this is playing out for some of those people that I used to know. So specifically like water sign energy, possibly, you know, I feel like there's this energy of, you know, childhood trauma and letting this kind of like affect the rest of your experience here, and having an opportunity to start over would make sense. I feel like everybody has a little bit of accountability here when it comes to healing themselves so that they don't continuously hurt other people. There is protection here, and it's Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is protecting specifically the light workers, the healers, the empaths. Like they're like they're God's army. Like there's exposure happening here. Cameras are significant. There's truth coming to light. What's coming to light? That somebody has actually something to do here that's important. Not that we don't all have something important to do, but this person's like currently doing it or is like embarking on this. It's like understanding and hearing the call and answering the call and saying yes, 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 and yes. Okay, so I feel like that's also coming to light. And I feel like, you know, there's been a need to kind of let things play out naturally, right? And see how the cards fall. But you understood what you were being guided to do. And maybe they were quiet whispers that you had to listen to in order to kind of understand what step to make next. But you listened and you followed the directions because you knew that there was something here for you and you listened to it. You followed it all the way. And that sunshine, that is for you. And I feel like you know, answered the call and you did what you needed to do. Like you went through that like spiritual awakening process. You went through that death and rebirth process while still alive and was able to close out karmic cycles from the past, as well as heal from patterns of codependency and any other types of things that your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles may have been afflicted with through their own patterns, right? This is like you healing this, right? You healing those patterns, those difficult, abusive patterns, okay? So good for you. Good for you for doing that healing work. It's so important. Okay? And I feel like it's not easy to do, and that's why people refuse to do it. But I feel like you earned that crown, baby girl. Okay? Or you earned that crown, king. Whatever that means for you. But I'm definitely recognizing a divine femme right now. High vibrational empress. So congratulations. Okay? You have persevered and overcome all of this that was sent your way. Okay? So I feel like it was a job well done. Right? It was a job well done. Let's see what else we get. And then we have marriage, divine love coming in. Wow. Handsome, beautiful couple. Yeah, I feel like as a result of this energy that was projected out, there's legal issues playing out here. I feel like someone is visiting the courtroom. I feel like they're experiencing some sort of ego death, or feeling like everything they've ever known is an illusion and they're lost. I feel like someone is feeling lost at this time. Okay, let's see. Let go of the past pain, anger, bitterness, and resentment. So that is what the ego death process is. It literally takes you into the subconscious mind, and it's a deep dive. And sometimes it's hard to kind of go through this process. I would say, though, that support teams are better equipped nowadays than maybe how they were before. But I can honestly say that, you know, it is something that an ego death, it is definitely something that would, you know, benefit from some sort of therapy, or someone to kind of go to kind of help support you through the process. But, you know, there's a lot of professionals that can help with that. But it is a difficult process, and it is like a gateway to the spiritual awakening and ascension process too. And again, like letting go of the pain, the anger, the bitterness, the resentment. You know, sometimes it's a deep dive, you know, and sometimes it can be unpleasant. But just know that there is light on the other side of it. I am a testimony to that. I've been through a few ego deaths myself. Yep. Yeah, I feel like they're still like trying to be something that they're not. They're still like this, you know, having to do things illegally to win, like having to win something. Maybe there is some sort of fraudulent activity here, or maybe someone wants to pretend that they want to reconcile, but they don't. It's somehow there's some sort of crooked plot. So don't take anybody back from the past. Like, you've already moved on from them. Okay, if this is resonating for you, any of this, yeah, they're currently dealing with God's wrath and judgment. This just clarified the fact that, like, this is the gold digger right now, experiencing God's wrath and judgment. All right. As a result of maybe there's a bit of this, whatever fraudulent activity they did. I feel like somebody was notified of it, and there was some sort of like this whole like operation is coming crashing down, is what I'm getting. And they were really profiting off of this. Maybe they thought it was like super profitable, or maybe they were promised. They were under an illusion, and they were promised that this was going to make a ton of money, and they went into this agreement with that understanding, and now everything is falling apart. Okay. Got it. And what they were doing was illegal and fraudulent. Okay. And they use like this kind of energy. Okay. They got in the middle of this. They tried to prevent a divine union. Okay. They thought that they could get in the middle, insert themselves in the middle of like someone's relationship, someone's divine union here. Okay. Yeah. They did a lot of slandering, lies. They're a spiritual hater here. Okay. I feel like I just saw the court card. We saw divine justice. Yeah, they're surrounded by, like, themselves. Like, you are the company you keep. Okay? All right. Where's this going? Up here? Yeah. I feel like that's also what, like, St. Michael's protecting you from, is all their toxic friends and family members. Because I feel like they involve other people. They have no integrity. They have no morality. I feel like that's also understood. Relocating in a physical move for some of you. That's cool. All right. Keep that to yourself, please. All right. What else? Yeah, new home for some of you. I feel like some of you are buying a new place and maybe even building it. That's exciting. Maybe you're moving somewhere where it's like more quaint, more homey, more about community, less like concrete jungle, more nature-based. That's beautiful. Awesome. And I feel like what's coming to light, someone is finding out that, like, they're legit sleeping with the enemy. They're now realizing that this person is only with them for sex and money, and that's it. And they may be entertaining other people. And there may be evidence of this that is now being shared. Or I feel like something is being shared about maybe what somebody did. Okay? Maybe it's on the internet. The reason why I say internet is I have this camera. I have this, like, being all messed up and under the influence. And then I have sleeping with the enemy. And then I have this, like, lustful card. And then I have the Knight of Wands, by the way. It's kind of like I don't know. I feel like this could be like around the world, or being on display, or people watching somebody through some sort of lens is what I'm getting. So I feel like someone is I feel like this is what's coming. This is what's being exposed. Okay. That's what's being exposed here. I feel like that could have something to do with the fraudulent activity that's going on. Oof, okay. All right, well, there's some tea going on right here. Anything else with this deck? No, we're good with this one? Okay. All right. Wow, this definitely expanded the story quite a bit. All right, so the next deck we're going to use is this deck, I think. Okay. All right, we're going to get into another round, so stay tuned.